f of x equals the ninth root of x. Well, the ninth root of x, you can write that x to what power? 1/9. So what's the derivative of that? 1/9. You move the power to the front, and you subtract 1 from the power. What is 1/9 minus 1? X to the power of 8/9. Minus, yep. They probably don't want to see the answer like this. Does say write the answer. The negative, a lot of people don't like negative exponents, so you can bring it to the bottom and make it 1/9. When you bring x to the 8/9 to the bottom, becomes what? Positive 8/9. That's probably the answer they're looking for. And if not, the only other option I can think, they probably want to see the answer. X to the 8/9, that means the ninth root of x to what power? 8. I'm assuming that's probably the answer they want to see.
It accepted the negative exponent.
It did? It took that one? So it looks like it took, George says it took the negative. You can use this, you can use this, you can use that. Any one of them. So if it takes negative, that's good. Less work for me. Number 4. G sub x, that can't be the one. 20x minus 9. The derivative of that. What's the derivative of 20x? 20 minus, what's the derivative of 9? So the answer to that is 20. Let me go to 10, see what 10 looks like. Here is 10. F theta, instead of x, they're using theta. This is 10. F theta equals 9 sine of theta minus theta. And the question is, find the slope of the tangent line. Find the slope of the tangent line. And they give us a point 0, 0. Find the slope of the tangent line. What does that mean, find the slope of the tangent line? Find the derivative. Again, theta is like x. What's the derivative? Here's the 9. What's the derivative sine of x?
Negative cosine.
Cosine of x. So this will be cosine theta. What's the derivative of x? So what's the derivative of theta? 1.
How did you get cosine again?
Derivative sine is cosine. You have to memorize that one. They want the derivative at 0 now. So you let theta be 0. 9 cosine of 0 minus the 1. Cosine of 0 is 1. 1 times 9 is 9. Minus the 1, that's 8. That's why I like the shortcut. I don't want to spend 6 hours rationalizing all the gibberish stuff. And the other one was 17. Determine the point which the horizontal tangent. Okay. It says determine the point at which the graph of the function below has a horizontal tangent line. If the function does not have horizontal tangent line, write D and E. Horizontal tangent line, what does that mean? The slope is slope is 0. Notice this point here has horizontal tangent line. This point here has horizontal tangent line. This point has a horizontal tangent line. The slope of these lines is always what? 0. So that's basically what it's saying. Find the place where the derivative is 0. Find x where the derivative is equal to 0. The derivative, not the derivative at 0. The derivative is equal to 0 because the derivative is the slope of the tangent line. And if the tangent line is horizontal, the derivative of that is 0. So let's find the derivative. Y prime or dy dx. I'll use dy dx. I don't use that notation in a while. First, you can write y as what? 9x to what power? Negative 2. So the derivative of that will be 9 times a minus 2, which is what? Minus 18x to what power? Minus 3. Subtract 1 from the power, which is negative 18 over x to the third. Now take that and set it equal to 0. Take the derivative and set it equal to 0. And tell me where. Not x equals 0, the derivative equals to 0. Impossible. For a fraction to be 0, that means what? The top has to be 0. Is there a way the top will be 0? No. So for this, D and E does not exist. There is not a single value out there that will make the derivative equal to 0. So this will be none. It says if the function has no horizontal tangent line, comma, write none. So this be none. N-O-N-E.
Wait, how did you figure out this does not exist? Because you put 0 on for x?
Yep. Not for x. You said the derivative equal to 0. Set this fraction equal to 0 and solve it for x. You'll never. You can't. First, one way to get rid of the x cubed in the bottom, what do? You multiply both sides by what?
Cube root x.
Nope. To get rid of the x cubed in the bottom. By x cubed, yep. You multiply both sides by x cubed. So you have negative 18 equals what? What is 0 times x cubed? How often you looked in a math book you saw negative 18 equal to 0?
All the time.
Very good. Only time I seen that when Greece played Costa Rica yesterday. No. So there's no solution. None.